All right, guys, we are back about to start game two between our players on Ohana. I think it means family. Let's count it down and start the game. All right, score. Who do we got and where are they?
Spawning in the bottom right. Again, sporting the orange, fiery soul, desire. It's Payback's Connery. Yay! And spawning in the top left. We have the green Protoss, Sir Michael Johnson. Yes.
All right.
Sir Marilyn Johnson? We're
Stop
going to have
it.
to figure that out. This will be fun. We'll have fun with that name.
All right. So last game was a pretty quick one. Zeon showing quick to the four gate party. SMJ left locked outside, dick in his hand. He didn't. He was not quick to get troops out to protect his gamble of a Stargate play with double quick gases, and as a result, that four gate just came straight through like a fucking freight train.
Yeah, definitely hurt. Yeah, just had no units out. Didn't force field the bottom of the ramp. Units in your base when you have no units. Not fun.
Yeah, no. Any number of them not fun, but when you have a full warping like that, it's even worse.
Yeah, pretty brutal. So.
All right. So I'm very curious to see what these two are going to do this game, especially SMJ. What's SMJ's bounce back from here on? Does he play a more standard build? Does he counter 4-gate? Does he 3-gate robo? Does he DT expand? Does he do anything wacky or just go standard? Because that first game, the build just didn't work.
Yeah, it got run over. I mean, it could have if he force fielded the bottom of the ramp, but he didn't do a great job. He only had one sentry out. I mean, it's just one of those things where as soon as he got the warping on the high ground, just kind of died. I mean, he could do it again and get away with it. He just needs to be more on top of things.
Yeah, I think Zeon now with the advantage certainly has nothing to lose here. And he may just 4-gate again just because the first one was so successful. I don't see why he wouldn't.
Yeah, sure. I mean, definitely could. He did 12-gate and he didn't make any units. I noticed that. That was just one of the small things.
Yeah. Now, what's interesting to me is that they are both saving up Chrono already.
Yeah. Could be mirror 4-gates or something fun like that.
Yeah, it definitely could be. Second gate's already down for SMJ. Now, to me, again, I think that it should be a very easy, quick, clear tell. Is that there is now? Having said that, SMJ hasn't scouted Zeon yet, so there's that. So Zeon's in the front seat because of that.
Yeah. They're both getting the warp gate. Are they both going to chrono it? Zeon's not chronoing his warp gate yet. They both have a lot of chrono left.
Yeah. Very interesting. Okay, so Zeon and SMJ both grabbing the second gas. Both going Stalker first. Neither Chrono. There we go. Now we're starting to Chrono from SMJ on the warp gate tech. Zeon about full on Chrono, not using it at all.
SMJ, that's his second chrono on that warp gate. Zeon, yeah, he's at 100 chrono. Now he's just burning chrono by not using it. Every second that goes by, he's wasting one chrono. So really important.
What I like from SMJ is that he is following religiously Zeon's probe scout.
Yeah.
What I don't like about SMJ is that he is completely in the dark. His vision is zero right now of his opponent. He didn't scout at all, which is always dangerous. Your opponent could be doing proxy voids.
I don't think that probe actually saw the 4-gate, did it? It saw 3 of the gates, so you definitely know some kind of aggression is coming.
Definitely assume. Now that's interesting. Zeon's going 2-gate Twilight.
Did he go Twilight? He canceled it. He dropped the robo.
Yeah. Just kidding, robo.
He's like, I'm gonna do something fun. Just kidding. Haha. You guys get your hopes up.
All right, but meanwhile, this 4-gate. Okay, now we have a 3-gate robo now from SMJ. I take that back. I'm very curious to see how
3-gate robos, but SMJ is definitely ahead as far as the execution of the 3-gate robo.
Yeah, this will be very interesting to see how this plays out from here, because he's being aggressive. He's now on the watchtower of his opponent, but there's no proxy pylon or anything like that, so he can't maintain it. Wow, SMJ just no confidence in his own abilities. It's 3 versus 3, and he immediately turned and ran.
Yeah, he didn't want a micro. That's simple. Yeah, definitely could have fought there, decided not to. He is getting a pretty hefty supply lead right now. He's up about 6 supply. just with the use of his chronos. He can afford to do more, but I mean, right now they're both sitting at almost 100.
SMJ is sitting on a completely untapped chrono boost right now in his Nexus. Zeon,
so they both don't like chrono. Chrono's for people that are try hard and yeah. In the meantime, SMJ is adding a fourth gateway, so I thought for a second maybe it'd be a 4-gate warp prism, but he's not going to do that either. Just a 4-gate robo.
Again, that's kind of try hard.
Yeah, I mean.
Now Zeon did sneak around the watchtower. I don't think it was seen. I think it should have been seen, but it wasn't seen. Zeon putting down the proxy pylon.
Yeah. Really important to check there. That's a really, really common location, at least in TBP, that Protosses love to put a proxy pylon. It's around your third.
Yep. Do like
so yeah,
that.
definitely a great warping location for Zeon.
Yep. And SMJ not even rallying all of his troops together right now. That Zealot and Immortal up in his main that's not with all of his stalkers would really help in a battle should one take place.
And this is really scary. He's rallying all of his units in the middle of the field. You can't defend your home base like that. You have a warp it and then that's it. So if Zeon sees this, he can just run up into the main and punch us in the face.
Yeah, he can. Meanwhile, SMJ tried to send a late scout, was immediately met by an Immortal and smashed. So
I think for a proxy pylon.
Yeah, no, well, I know, I'm just saying. Now, we have an observer on the map. I'm curious where that observer is going to go. That observer is headed straight into
Zeon's just going to go straight for this fight, I think.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, Zeon wants a piece of that. He's just going to go straight at it. I'm not sure he has enough. Not popping Guardian Shield or anything like that. And actually, SMJ kind of anti-microing, not really stutter stepping correctly. Taking a lot of free shots there.
Yeah, he is taking a lot of damage in this retreat. Again, just retreating. He had a bigger army when they engaged, and just decided immediately he wanted no part.
He kind of had to. I mean, the stutter steps were not good, and they definitely lost him a decent amount of damage. And as a result, that larger army quickly melted. So,
yeah. And meanwhile, now it's flipped completely, and Zeon's got a much bigger army than SMJ had any advantage before.
And SMJ has literally no force field, so Zeon can just storm up the main. Oh, that BM force field. You can't go home. You're so
oh, that BM force field.
That is just brutal. Yeah, all the units die for SMJ. Again, Zeon fucked up.
Yeah, Zeon. There's the we have the GG there. Zeon did display in both these games just superior, I would say, micro and macro ability versus SMJ there, but definitely micro when the armies came together. I definitely saw an improved micro from Zeon versus SMJ. In
oh yeah.
Games. Guys, I think that's gonna wrap it up. Any closing comments for this one, Score, before we take a break?
It was really good to see Zeon kind of sticking to what he's better at. A few hiccups there and there, but pretty well executed. Pretty straightforward series.
All right, guys, and that's going to do it for this set. Zeon takes his 2 sets that we've seen from him tonight. Both him and Scorb are double winners. Zeon sweeping both of them, 2-0ing Lawn Gnome and 2-0ing SMJ now. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back with 2 games from Payback Coach, a.k.a. Payback Condor. Don't go away.